Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Jane's Fighters Anthology as we continue with the reference materials. So today, let's see what we're going over. SH-60 Seahawk. SH-60 title. Designation SH-60B Seahawk, SH-60F, and HH-60H. Type ASW and anti-ship surveillance and targeting helicopter. Program Naval Development of Sikorsky UTTAS or UH-68 Black Hawk utility helicopter. 1 U.S. Navy LAMPS Mark III competition for a shipboard helicopter in 1977. First flight of first of 5 prototypes, tail number 16169, 12th of December 1979. Development details in 1982 to 1983 Janes. First 18 SH-60Bs authorized fiscal year 1982. Changed USM planning in 1993 resulted in premature end to SH-60B and SH-60F and HH-60H production. SH-60F to be withdrawn from aircraft carriers and some converted to HH-60H, remanufacture of SH-60Bs and Fs as SH-60R to begin in 1998. Design features: SH-60B Seahawk designed to provide all-weather detection, classification, localization, and interdiction of surface ships and submarines, either controlled through data link from mothership or operating independently. Secondary missions include search and rescue, vertical replenishment, medevac, fleet support, and communications relay. New features include more powerful navalized GE T700 GE 401 engines, additional fuel, sensor operators station, port side internal launchers for 25 sonobuoys, pylon on starboard side of tail boom for Madbird, lateral pylons for 2 torpedoes, or external electrically actuated blade folding. I think they mean external stores there, because I don't think you put rotor brakes on your lateral pylons. Electrically actuated blade folding rotor brake, folding tail, short wheelbase, tail wheel landing gear with twin tail wheels stressed for lower crash impact, DAF indol RAST recovery assist, secure and traversing for hull down landings on small decks and moving into hangar, hovering in-flight refueling system, and emergency flotation system. Pilot seats not armored. SH-60B gives 57 minutes more listening time on station and 45 minutes more ship surveillance and targeting time than LAMPS Mark I. Power plant: 2 1,260 kilowatt or 1,690 shaft horsepower intermediate rating General Electric T700 GE 401 turbofans in early aircraft. 1,342 kilowatt or 1,800 shaft horsepower T700 401C turbofans introduced in 1988 and on HH-60H and HH-60J. Transmission rating 2,535 kilowatts or 3,400 shaft horsepower. Internal fuel capacity 2,233 liters or 590 US gallons or 491 imperial gallons. Hovering in-flight refueling capability 2 455-liter 120 US gallon or 100 imperial gallon auxiliary fuel tanks on fuselage pylons optional, 3 on HH-60J. Hover infrared suppressor subsystem HIRSS exhaust cowling fitted to HH-60H. Combination: pilot and airborne tactical officer / backup pilot in cockpit, sensor operator in specially equipped station and cabin. Dual control standard, sliding door with jettisonable window on starboard side, accommodation heated, ventilated, and air conditioned. Avionics: comm equipment comprises Collins AN/ARC-159 V2 UHF and AN/ARC-174 V2 HF. Hazeltine AN/APX-76AV and Bendix King AN/APX-100V1 IFF transponders. TSEC KY-75 voice security set. TSEC KG-45E1 comm security. Telephonics OK374/ASC comm system control group. And Sierra Research AN/ARQ-44 data link and telemetry. Rockwell Collins DHS-901 and Australian Seahawks. Nav equipment comprises Collins AN/ARN-118V, TACAN, Honeywell, AN/APN 194V radar altimeter, Teledyne Ryan AN/APN 217 Doppler, and Collins AN/ARA 50 UHF DF. Armament includes 2 Mark 46 torpedoes and IOC 1993 NFT AGM 119B Penguin Mark II Mod 7 anti-shipping missiles. Block 1 upgrade integrates Penguin and Honeywell Mark 50 advanced lightweight torpedo from 1993. SH-60H has 2 pintle-mounted M60D machine guns, but to receive Rockwell AGM-114 Hellfire air-to-surface missiles, 70mm or 2.75-inch rocket pods, and forward-firing guns. Hellfire additionally considered as SH-60B and SH-60F armament for attacking small ships. Dimensions external as UH-60A except length overall, rotors and tail pylon folded. SH-60B 12.47 meters or 40 feet 11 inches. HH-60H 12.51 meters or 41 feet 5 and 5/8 inch. HH-60J 13.13 meters or 43 feet and 7/8 inch. Weights and loadings: weight empty SH-60B ASW 6,191 kilograms or 13,648 pounds. HH-60H 6,114 kilograms or 13,480 pounds. HH-60J 6,086 kilograms or 13,417 pounds. Internal payload HH-60H 1,800 kilograms or 4,100 pounds. Performance: cruising speed at sea level HH-60H 147 knots or 272 kilometers per hour or 169 miles per hour. HH-60J 146 knots or 271 kilometers per hour or 168 miles per hour. Vertical rate of climb at sea level 32.2 degrees Celsius or 90 degrees Fahrenheit. SH-60B 213 meters per minute or 700 feet per minute. Vertical rate of climb at sea level 32.2 degrees Celsius or 90 degrees Fahrenheit OEI. SH-60B 137 meters per minute or 450 feet per minute. Length 13.13 meters, height 3.79 meters. In our photo album, we got 4 photos. So here we have some Seahawks on a carrier, it looks like. Here we have one taking off from... No, that's not a carrier. That might be... Oh, that's a tricky one. We got a 5-inch gun here. Or, yeah, that's probably a 5-inch gun. And then we have a Sea Sparrow launcher there. Trying to think. Spruance clads? Maybe? I actually don't know for that one. But actually, this gives a really good view of the Seahawk. So this right here, I believe, is its surface search radar. You can see it's got some various sensors up front. One of them, I believe, is a FLIR turret. You'll notice the gear do not retract. And then it's got provision for a MAD or magnetic anomaly detection boom in the rear, which is basically like a stinger that can pop out from the rear of the helicopter. And if a submarine is close to the surface, this will detect the magnetic field generated by the submarine. There you can see one of the turboshaft engines there, and the stub wings that you can put weapon pylons and weapons on. Here we got one in flight. So here you can see a better view of the torpedo attached to... I was wrong, that's not the stub wing. This is the stub wing. So there's the torpedo, additional sensors and communications receivers. And our final picture. And in our 3D view, let's see what's all incorporated. Oh, they do model the surface search radar there. So that's pretty nifty. Obviously, none of the pylons get modeled. We don't even get transparent windows to see the pilots, unfortunately, unlike some of the other helicopters, but that's fine. I think that's because this was a legacy of USNF 97 or just United States Navy fighters in general, since it would have come out with the original release of the game. And being a non-player aircraft, they probably devoted a little less time to it than other assets, but it still looks pretty good for considering the time. You know, if you consider that this model was probably originally made in between probably around 1995 to 1997, give or take. I forget when the original US release was. The one I played as a kid was USNF 97, which was basically a repackaging of US Navy fighters that included the base game, the Vietnam expansion, and the Marine Fighters expansion all in one package. So that's what I played as a young kid. Eventually, I managed to get a copy of Fighters Anthology, which is what we're playing today. Obviously, it includes ATF and all its expansions, but yeah, I don't think they ever touched up this model because it wasn't used in ATF, and it wasn't used in anything special to Fighters Anthology. So, but all in all, that is the SH-60 Seahawk. So with that, thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for next time, and stay safe out there, and we'll see you then.